Well, the weather here today is not playing ball. We have heavy rain. The pitch underfoot may very quickly become soggy and difficult to play upon, and the players will soon be soggy themselves. It is more than damp, and this will examine the fibre of both sides. I'm Peter Drury, and it's a pleasure to be alongside Jim Beglin.
Hi Peter, always good to work with you. I'm really looking forward to this now.
The San Siro for nigh on a century, Milan's power base, the ultimate status symbol of their glorious history. It is a monster matchup, Jim Beglin.
Well, on the face of it, Peter, we would appear to have a high-caliber meeting with very little at stake. But then you consider a chance for one or two of the fringe players to get a look in, and this becomes a big incentive. It changes the dynamic. So there's plenty at stake for them, which will do no harm to the energy levels and the overall conviction, and hopefully the style of contest. The midfield three, Peter, I think are going to be key in this lineup because it's a very expansive system.
Yeah, it certainly looks a very front-footed approach.
It is, and with the front three, especially the wide men running at and beyond the defence, there's going to be an awful lot asked of the midfield. They have to supply those balls the attack can run onto, while at the same time maintaining the team's overall shape by linking the front and back.
So it's away we go then. Now it's Jovic. Well, it looked promising, but the final ball is just not quite right. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Little pass back.
He's got no choice here. He had to go backwards.
Oh, he's been caught napping. Threads one in. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Well, I think it's hard to ignore this guy, Mike Maignan, Peter. You don't normally pick a goalkeeper as a potential match winner, but I think his consistency has to allow him an exception, because I think he's just very solid in all aspects of his game, and he has a great relationship with this defence.
Yes, getting the best out of him will count for so much. Shot a goal! They want to be quick to recover this. Jovic. Now it's Pulisic. Bartasaghi. Well, both starting the game at a pretty decent tempo. Not the most accurate pass. Quarter of an hour played. Neither side yet able to force a breakthrough here. He can run onto that. Tomori. Musa. Tomori. Oh, nicely intercepted. Pulisic. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Big chance! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
Palmeiras certainly look a very capable counter-attacking team. They're direct, they're quick, and to be honest, they're full of belief that it'll pay off.
Tomori. Ball played for Musa. Here's Joao Felix.
That's positional goal, the utilisation of space.
A corner it is then. Climbs up big! Danger averted for now. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Musa. Pulisic. Oh, that looks a cracking ball. And the finish! And that is wildly off target.
Milan just served up a reminder of how good they can be on the break. Their method is clear.
That has not gone well. Jovic. Now it's Pulisic. Gomez wins the duel this time. And now the breakaway. He's in plenty of space here. Nil-nil, but nevertheless a very decent game. Oh, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. Tomori. Pavlovic. Batasagi. Looking for the run. Batasagi. He is through here. Well read, and the danger is averted. João Felix. Aimed beyond the defence. Oh, that's a key interception.
Ci sarà un minuto di recupero.
He's got away. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
And that'll be the last act of the first half. As if we needed reminding, no easy games at this level, and that is proven here. Gomez. He's going to be disappointed with that. And he's managed to get free. Pulisic! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Pulisic is offering a wry smile there.
Sostituzione per il Milan. Numero 9.
Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
And it's hoisted clear. Chooses to go back. He's going for goal! That has earned a reprieve for the time being.
Il numero 32, Kyle Walker. Il numero 29.
Cross flung into. He rises! He will be livid with himself. Well, if you did take an extended half-time break, you'll be relieved to hear that you have missed nothing.
Milan couldn't really be more watertight in midfield. Not a trickle is getting through.
In for a header! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
A more than decent attempt, Peter.
Well into the second half, and still there's nothing between them. Played into space out wide. Well, the boss won't be happy about that at all. They were pedestrian in possession and carried almost no threat at all. Fofana. And the counter is on. That has been cut short. He's through here. Terrific header. He's done well to get his head on that, but couldn't score.
Well, being able to generate that amount of activity in the box means it's hard not to pick someone out.
Attenzione, un cambio.
Time for a change in personnel. Gomez. And it's Gomez. Stood up well to him there. Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. Fofana. Rafael Leao. That's a good run down the left.
Well, they deserve an awful lot of credit for their commitment to the cause, but it's a goal credit that would be most welcome now.
He has found the way through. Torres.
Listen, it may well finish this way because it's been so tight all the way through, but equally, we might still get a moment of magic, a mistake, or a refereeing decision to influence otherwise.
Palmeiras have turned to their bench, and we're going to have a substitution.
Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jaded, and as a result of that, he was most likely to make a mistake. I think sometimes when the body becomes tired, the brain goes with it, and I think that's happened in this case. Well, both sides might have to settle for a draw here, although there's still a chance for one last fling.
Marcos Rocha. Whistle's gone, that's a foul.
They're avoiding the blatantly obvious by not getting the ball into the opposition box. That's where it has to be.
Chance! It's loose now and they want to get it back.
Ci saranno 3 minuti di recupero.
Not much subtlety about that challenge. Into stoppage time, and it is still goalless. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. He's found a way through. Oh, he's caught him there. It's a free kick. And he's going to have his name taken. And that's it. So a tough one to gauge. Defensive dominance combined with wastefulness in attack, and the outcome inevitable. So Jim, how do you reflect on what we've seen?
Yeah, this looked the most likely outcome, but we've had a good variety in this game, despite it being anticlimactic.
And with that, it's time for